2010 started off with Singapore emerging from the 2008 and 9 recession, with risks and vulnerabilities facing the global economy. Despite the challenges, the Ministry of Manpower, hand in hand with our partners and stakeholders, pressed on with the urgent task of building a globally competitive workforce and a great workplace. So, how did 2010 turn out? We saw strong employment growth and declining unemployment rates. The Singapore workforce remained resilient as we emerged as the most competitive workforce. But we can no longer rely on labor-driven growth. Raising productivity is the new strategic imperative. For the MOM family, a core focus was to further develop a first-class National Continuing Education and Training (CET) system and build workforce capabilities across all sectors and levels. More than 300,000 workers benefited from the 2-year SPUR program. The SME Pro program was launched by Spring and WDA to encourage SMEs to invest in measures that would boost skills and productivity. In addition, adjustments were made to reduce reliance on low-skilled foreign workers and improve the quality of the foreign workforce so as to encourage companies to invest in measures to raise productivity while safeguarding the integrity of our work pass framework. At the same time, we pressed on with our efforts to promote Singapore as a talent capital. With our tripartite partners, MOM continued to push for progressive workplace practices that benefit both employers and employees. The tripartite dispute resolution mechanism was set up to provide PMEs with a low-cost, speedy channel to resolve employment disputes. Companies were encouraged to adopt fair, responsible, and merit-based employment practices, and enforcement actions were initiated against errant employers when necessary. The Employment Agency Act was amended to provide workers with better employment practices. Employers can in turn attract and recruit better qualified workers through adoption of progressive HR practices, as well as safe and healthy workplace initiatives. As our economy grew, we continued to ensure that low-wage and older workers were not left behind by topping up their income from work and CPF savings with a Workfare Income Supplement (WIS), and upgrading their skill sets through Workfare Training Support (WTS), as well as better employment conditions with best sourcing, accreditation, and capability upgrading frameworks. In 2010, we also stepped up our efforts to help Singaporeans enhance financial security and retirement adequacy. Re-employment legislation was introduced so that more older workers can continue to receive an income. Together with our partners, we boosted efforts to help more employers and employees be re-employment ready. CPF and MediSave schemes were enhanced with more options to provide for the healthcare and retirement needs of Singaporeans. Looking ahead, as we help shape a productive workforce and progressive workplaces for Singapore, MOM seeks to continually improve itself in the areas of service excellence and customer engagement, and in providing timely information for our customers and stakeholders. Although our journey towards organizational excellence has reaped results, we will remain unflagging in our efforts to develop a great workforce and a great workplace. In line with our commitment towards being socially responsible in our business practices and community engagement, MOM also cares for the community and the earth. All these achievements in 2010 would not have been possible without you. especially our tripartite partners led by NTUC and SNEF. Thank you for making 2010 a successful and memorable year. Let's continue to work together and look forward to productive workforce, progressive workplace, inclusive growth in 2011.